Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
All right, hit it, Dennis. The North Kitsap Vikings advance in the state football playoffs after disposing the White River Hornets 41-0 last Friday. Last week, the Ephrata Tigers defense shut out Ellensburg Bulldogs 13-0 in their playoff matchup. Tonight, it's a 7-0 Vikings from the Olympic League's 2A, taking on the 6-3 Ephrata Tigers from the Central Washington 2A. On the ISB at sports.com, game of the week. Who will advance tonight? Find out next as the action starts now. And good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to North Kitsap High School. It is a state playoff football. It is the Ephrata Tigers taking on the North Kitsap Vikings. The Vikings, all in their purple, will be kicking off from our right to our left to the Tigers wearing their black and white and orange. Of course, because why? They're Tigers. Joining us here in the broadcast now is Max Ayers. Max, there's a high kickoff. And that will be going through the end zone, and the Tigers will take over without having to return back a kick, Max. And we see, bringing Max into the broadcast, Max, you know what we're going to be seeing tonight.
And what's that?
It's going to be, well, a high-powered team for the North Kitsap Vikings taking on the Ephrata Tigers. This could be something fun to watch today.
And it's a sunny afternoon now. It's clear blue skies for the most part. A little bit of clouds, but nice change of pace today. Not so rainy tonight.
And
this afternoon.
It's kind of funny because they were predicted rain and wind, and we have none of that. There's a small breeze kicking around. But here we go for the Ephrata Tigers. They're going from our left to our right here on the AM dial. And taking a hand off. And a hand off to Eric O'Neill, who's a 6-foot, 215-pound runner, and he is a big load to bring down. He gets the first carry for the Tigers, picks up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now for the Tigers.
Now the shotgun is their quarterback.
Number 12, Brady Hendrick, keeps it this time, and he's going to be taken down for a loss in the backfield.
Yeah, he'll go right back to the line of scrimmage where they first started. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And for the Ephrata Tigers, and that's one thing for the North Kitsap Vikings, that defense there is taking White River out to the woodshed last week, beating them 41-0. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. Running off to the sideline is the quarterback, Brady Hendrick, a 6'3", 175-pound, just a sophomore for the Tigers. They have trips to the near side. Harris Roberts is one of those to the near side. Hendricks will go back to pass. Going to roll to the right, throws over there. Almost picked off at the 25-yard line. There's Ethan Guerrero, Max, to get a paw up there and swat that thing down.
Almost had an interception there, but couldn't quite reel it in with 2 hands. Nice bat down on the play, though. It'll bring up 4th and 10.
And just to start, the North Kitsap Vikings wanted a 3-and-out for the Tigers, and they'll have a man drift back to punt all the way back. Well, he's going to kind of maneuver forward now. Waiting for the punt, almost up to the midfield stripe. Right between the soccer circle. Here's a kick, a line drive almost blocked. A spiraling kick, taking it to 49. He kind of reverses his field, now met at the 44-yard line and finally dropped there. So North Kitsap in their first offensive possession, Max will get, and they're starting their first drive in Tiger territory.
And just beyond the midfield stripe here at about the 45-yard line, we'll see the Vikings start off their first offensive drive.
North Kitsap on the Tigers 44. And shotgun for Colton Bauer. We all know what he can bring to the table for the North Kitsap Vikings.
Cole Edwards sends 2 out. Waiting for the snap now.
Anderson out split to the far side. A hand off in the backfield. and just running over tacklers is Carter Dungy. Had 3 touchdowns last week, 5'11", 180 pound, and he is just a junior, so they'll have the luxury of bringing him back next year as the Vikings, 2 years ago, were in the semifinals against the Linden Lions, who beat Bremerton handily last night. And then last year went to the championship, and guess who? They played the Linden Lions again, and both years came up short in the waning moments of those football games. They hand off again to Dungy, men at the 39-yard line, and dropped there. Maybe picks up a half a yard on the play, brings up 3rd down for North Kitsap.
And another 3rd and 5 here, and we'll see if they can convert. Already in Tigers territory. Wouldn't want to miss out on this opportunity, would they?
Drive started on the Tigers 44, now on their 38-yard line. 3rd down and about 5, maybe a long 5 for the Vikings. Edwards out of the shotgun, claps his hands, takes the snap, looks left, throws left, passes an errant throw, just maybe slipping on the play was the receiver, Logan Sloman, the intended receiver. Maybe he slipped and the pass perhaps a little bit behind him, brings up 4th down for North Kitsap. And since they're in Tigers territory, Max, you might just see the Vikings go for it here on 4th down.
And I think they will. That one incomplete, out a little bit wide and just sailed right into the dirt there. Couldn't quite reel it in, but we'll see. And it looks like the Vikings offense is going to stay out here on 4th down.
And they have a lot of confidence in this offensive squad as Cole Edwards brings the troops up again out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field. Vikings going from our right to our left as Edwards calls for the football.
3-step drop.
Pass. Now he's going to scramble out to the near side, throws near side.
And complete left side.
26-yard line.
The 10, 5, touchdown.
Touchdown. A pass to Logan Sloman, who snuck out. And from 38 yards out, the Vikings get into the end zone.
So on 4th and 5, not only do they convert, but they actually end up scoring. How about them apples?
38-yard touchdown to Logan Sloman. And hard to see the time on the clock.
About 9:30, I think it says.
9 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And perhaps with the clearer weather out today, we'll see more passing of the football with result in plays like that.
Here's the extra point, up and good. And so with 9:30 to go here in the first quarter of play, the Vikings take over on offense after a 4-and-out, or after getting a punt from the Tigers, and go 44 yards for the touchdown, including a 38-yard touchdown grab by Logan Sloman, going down the sidelines, and it's 7-0 Max.
And we see a nice, they tried to get the run game going there on the first, 2 downs, couldn't quite muster much, and the incompletion on 3rd. They weren't shy to throw it on 4th down, though. They not only converted, but ended up picking up 6, and then the extra point.
Yeah, Logan Sloman wide open.
Yeah, clear down the left side.
And he uses speed to get down the sideline into the end zone. Vikings will kick off again. Listen to state playoffs here for North Kitsap High School on Mega Talk Radio, AM 1400 KITZ, simulcast on ISBNsports.com. Catch the video replay after the game over on ISBNsports.com. As they get set to kick the football off due to North Kitsap Vikings. Here's the run up and the kick. High kick, take it at the 6-yard line. He'll maneuver his way out as Colton Kinderberg.
And he took a hit, too.
Klingberg with the return. Every kiss begins with K, and he got tattooed on that one. So Ephrata would take over on their own 13, 18, we're going to put that in, but the 19-yard line. No 19-yard line. And so here we go. The quarterback, again, for the Ephrata Tigers is Brady Hendricks, 6'3", 175-pound sophomore quarterback. He'll take the snap, hand off left side, sneaking his way through traffic over left tackle. His running back, Aaron O'Neill, actually the ball carrier that time. Eric O'Neill, 215-pounder. He's a load to bring down, 2nd down, after about a 4-yard pickup by the Ephrata Tigers. I was envisioning last night this game would be in a torrential downpour with wind and nasty rain and maple leaves flying across the field, but that's not the case. clear blue skies. Hendrick will take it himself, try to sneak over right tackle, and keeps his legs going just shy of a first down. Picks up about 4 yards, be third down and short for the Ephrata Tigers, going from our left to our right.
Third and short here for Ephrata. We'll see if they commit to the run game here and trying to pick up the short yardage.
The Vikings wearing their all purple pants, purple jerseys, purple numbers trimmed with white.
Quarterback Brady Hendrick gets the call from head coach Patrick Mitchell.
He gets a workout too, doesn't he, Max? That's run over halfway to the sideline.
Yeah, every play
run
looks.
back to the huddle. O'Neal in the backfield with Hendrick, who's out operating out of the shotgun. Now
He'll
he's
keep
going to take
it.
the snap himself.
And
he's gonna
stopped in the backfield by a Viking D lineman.
Yeah, boy, that was the big man, and
Number
that was
53, Jesus Mares.
Yeah, right up the middle.
A 6-foot senior,
Form tackle.
263 pounds.
Put his helmet right in his chest and drove him back. So they'll have to punt the football away.
So back-to-back punts here for the Tigers.
And waiting to punt now from the Tigers. Their second punt of the football game. That one's almost
tipped.
That's a short kick. Take it at the 48-yard line. Take it at by
And he's got
Alex
speed down the
Helton.
right side.
There he goes. Punting clean down of bounds at the 24. Nice return. Alex Helton, the 5'11", 155-pound senior, takes that one and gives the Vikings again great field position on their second offensive possession of the football game.
Vikings looking to make it an early 2-score deficit here.
The 27-yard line.
Well, North Kitsap, they could turn this one in or out in a hurry. That's White River all about that.
Very early in this game, special teams could be the difference thus far. North Kitsap's been gifted great field position on both their possessions thus far.
They're on the 33-yard line of the Tigers. Bremerton lost last night. They lost 41-7 to the Linden Lions, the defending 2A state champions. And there's a flag on the play, apparently. So they're going to take this football now and they're going to march it all the way back. Still going to remain in Tiger territory, but it's going to be placed now at the 47-yard line.
And again, that ball's still beyond the midfield marker.
Just inside Tiger territory, a far hash mark for North Kitsap and Edwards, who's back to pass.
Long drop,
Plenty
he's
of
got all
time.
day looking, throwing deep for the receiver, and that one's just a tad bit overthrown and falls to the dirt, incomplete.
Had him wide open. Good coverage, however, but the ball was overthrown, and nobody could get it except for the receiver. So he's up second down now and 10 for the Vikings offense. The football at the 47-yard line. Listen to the high school 2A state playoffs here at Mega Talk Radio, AM 1400, KITZ, simulcast on ISBNsports.com. Bringing you all the action here this year here in Kitsap County.
Here's Edwards in the shotgun taking the snap and the handoff.
It's going to be it's Carter Dungy.
And
He's
he
going
could
to
go.
veer out to the outside and is tripped up at the 31-yard line. There to get him up by his shoestrings on that play was Cameron Zavala, the 6'4", 195-pound senior. He saves a touchdown.
That run good for about 14 yards, but a good run nonetheless.
And football on the near hash mark now for Edwards. His class of football turns a hand off. Hands off again to Carter Dungy. Just weaves his way up the seam and is finally stopped around the 32-yard line of the Tigers. Good gain on the play again by Carter Dungy.
And wow, Dungy just everywhere so far, running everywhere.
9 yards, second and 1.
Dungy and Sloman, there's a tag team tandem that is very, very hard to stop.
Go
Again, Dungy
Dungy
takes
again.
the snap and he maneuvers ahead to the 30-yard line, maybe picks up a yard on the play.
That time I think the Tigers knew it was coming.
Picks up a Vikings. First down.
Picks up a Viking first down, however, off that run. Moves the chains again for North Kitsap. Now the ball spotted on the 20-yard line of the Tigers, who dig in defensively and trying to get a stop, but it's been getting a steady diet of Carter Dungy. Back to pass again. One step drop out to the near side, pass caught. And then dragging tacklers along with him is the receiver, Ethan Guerrero, the 6'4", 210-pound senior wide receiver.
You saw him reach there for the first down. I do believe that he got it. Yeah, it sounds like he did.
One step drop from the quarterback, Cole Edwards. Finds Guerrera, and he does the rest on his own. First down now and goal for North Kitsap. Big clap for the football, gets off to Dungy. He fakes right, goes left. Good cut on the play. Picks up more good yardage. Gets down to about the 3-yard line. About a 7-yard run on the play by Carter Dungy, Max. And he had a defender in his face. He cut left and then zoomed up the field and picked up good yardage on the play. Sets up now second down and goal.
And I got to think they're going to look his way once again here, pick up the short yardage for another touchdown.
Shotgun again for Edwards. He'll be in that one all night long. It sends Logan Sloman in motion to the far side of the field. Now claps for the football. Hands off to Dungy, who goes up over
breaks
the tackle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, North Kitsap. Then they make that. Max, they made that look easy. A 47-yard drive.
And now it's a 13-0 ball game now, and the Vikings are in favor, and they'll go out and try out the PAT team for the extra point and hopefully make it a 14-0 ball game.
And he gets set for the kick. Nice atmosphere here at North Kitsap. The fans really get into it here.
And thus far, we've seen the offense gelling the run game and the passing game together very well, and it's really working in their favor thus far, as well as the great field position that's been given to them by their special teams unit. And a blocked PAT.
And so, the first thing that's gone right for the Ephrata Tigers here tonight, they blocked the extra point. And so, with whatever time that says on the clock.
5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter, I believe.
I don't know how you can see that. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's now 13-0. The North Kitsap Vikings on top. Here's how we got here. These Raiders, they are 3 and out. They had to punt the football away. 4-play, 38-yard drive. 44-yard drive, by North Kitsap. Was capped off by a 38-yard touchdown run by Logan Sloman. A catch by Logan Sloman. Dances down the sideline with 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Met made it 7-0. Ephrata had to punt the football away again. And 6 plays later, Carter Dungy plunges in from 3 yards out with 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, making 13-0 as the extra point was blocked. North Kitsap gets set to kick the football off again.
And we're going to find out if this Tiger offense can change the pace thus far and get the wheels moving. They've been sputtering so far.
And there's a lot of teams against North Kitsap. Here's a kick from the near hash. And that's going to go into the end zone.
That is a touchback.
And that will be a touchback.
Ephrata starts out 1st and 10 on their own 20.
So Ephrata Tigers will take over on their own 20-yard line, Max, and they're going to have to come up with something to try to respond because, as we mentioned earlier, this game can get out of hand in a hurry if you play in the North Kitsap Vikings that can't produce offensively.
And you don't want to let yourself get into a hole that you can't get yourself out of. And it looks like that's what the Vikings are trying to do to these Tigers right now. And the Tigers better do something before it's too late.
Before they end up in quicksand, the more you struggle to get out, the deeper trouble you get in. And there's the quarterback, Brady Hendrick, out of shotgun, and O'Neal in motion. And the handoff.
Fakes
no, we go
the
back
handoff.
to pass. Rolls the near side. Pass got to O'Neal at the 25-yard line. Pick up maybe 5.5 yards on the play by O'Neal. And that brings up second down. We'll call it a 6-yard pickup. Second down and 4 for the Tigers. And O'Neal, he's going to be their key offensive weapon for the Tigers, Max.
And he does look a hard load to take down, and then he carries a rather big set. And he's listed in here as a tight end, and he's a 6 foot, 215-pound senior.
Shotgun for the Tigers. They'll pitch it. And it's to Harris Roberts. Tries to get outside, and he is met there by the pursuant Vikings defense. He is dropped, perhaps back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe picked up a half a yard. Either way, it's going to bring up third down and long for the Tigers.
This Vikings defensive line has just been stifling so far.
Boy, they're just hard to run against. And then if you didn't want to go to throw it, then you still have people like Logan Sloman on both sides of the football picking things off. It's a pick your poison if you're the Tigers.
And it's third and long here. We probably will see him drop back for a pass and see if Hendrick can get one out.
So shotgun again. 2 wide receivers split to the near side, including the tight end O'Neal. And Roberts split to the near side, back to pass.
Two-step
Going to look
drop.
over the middle. Going to look for O'Neal at the 32-yard line. The pass is a little too tall for O'Neal.
Another one nearly intercepted by this Viking defense. 4th down again.
Brings up 4th down and can have no recourse but to punt the football away. Trailing at 13-0 there. He's The sun is finally out the scoreboard, so I can read that a little bit. 3:45. That's right. I said sun because they predicted rain and wind, and we have neither. Except looking off to the south, the clouds are starting to roll in. We'll see what this happens here later on in this football game. People bundled up down below. Here's the kick. Had to get it off quick. End over end kick, taking it to the 47-yard line. He slips and falls down at the 47-yard line. Is returning the kick for North Kitsap was Alex Elton, the 5'11 senior. Picked up about 8 yards on the return and slips and falls down. But again, the Vikings take over, Max, in Tiger territory.
Boy, it seems like that number 12, Alex Elton, is going to have a busy night tonight, fielding punts. That's already the third one he's received.
On the 47-yard line of the Tigers. Here comes the offense on the field. The sun has disappeared behind the clouds. So, however, casting shadows here at North Kitsap Stadium on the field and the artificial surface. Here's the snap. Edwards back to pass. He's looking. Throws over the middle, caught at the 40.
And he'll keep going.
Tackle.
Number 2, Leland Anderson, and he's got a cavalcade behind him, going to take him down at the 10-yard line. And a quick pass and run there. Picks up about 40.
Broke a tackle, and then everybody thought he might be down. He stayed on his feet and get good yardage. Oh, down to the 14-yard line. 31-yard pickup on the play. Edwards again calling for the football, clapping his hands to get it forward. Now he has hands off to Dungy in the backfield, and he has swung down at the 14. He picks up a yard on the play. Carter Dungy brings up second down, Max.
Number 87, Jackson Elliott, the 6'3", 220-pound senior, with that tackle there.
No huddle offense for North Kitsap.
Second down and 10 still. We'll see Edwards take the snap.
Guerrero split to the near side, looking for him. Now he's going to throw to...
And hauled in left side in the back of the end zone by Logan Sloman.
Reaches up and makes the catch. Logan Sloman. Another strike by Edwards. Another touchdown for Sloman.
A picturesque toe tap touchdown in the back left corner of the end zone.
Logan Sloman.
14-yard touchdown to Logan Sloman. Again, just a 3-play drive by North Kitsap. They go right down the field and get into the end zone. Logan Sloman makes the grab.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out here and try to go for 2.
2:37 to go. 2 wide receivers split to the near side. Logan Sloman in the slot.
We'll see a handoff here, and actually he'll keep it. Oh, he made one miss, and he reached over the line. Looks like he broke the plane, and he will pick up the 2-point conversion.
So to get back that extra point that they lost when they had the extra point kicked. So it's now with 2:37 to go here in the first quarter.
Making up for a little lost ground there.
It's 21 to nothing.
21. Afraid of nothing.
So with that, we'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to high school football, 2A state playoffs on Mega Talk Radio, KM 1400, KITZ, and ISBNsports.com.
Starting a business or already have one, express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop. Signage-based company providing services such as decals, business cards, graphic design, banners, flyers, and more. So whatever your needs are, come visit our professionals at Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop at 605 North Callow in Bremerton. To set up an appointment and to see how Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop can help you, call us at 360-479-9090. Express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop.
All right, here we are back to the action.
Number 3, Colton Klingenberg fielded that one. He was smothered at the 20-yard line by the Vikings kick team.
Ephrata trailing at 21 to nothing again now. We get the football. They're going to put it on the 22-yard line. So Ephrata gets it on their own 22. And see if they can't put something together offensively as the Vikings... Max have just printed out to a 21 to nothing lead as the Tigers come back on the field. They beat, they won last week 13-0 over Bellingham.
I want to remind those listening, this first quarter is not even over yet. 2.5 minutes still to go, and they're already up to a 21-0 lead.
And they have some work to do, that's for sure.
Hendrick makes one man
read
miss in the
option.
backfield, but amounting to nothing. Picks up maybe one.
Brings up second down and 9.
Morris with the tackle, gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Send his pump back out,
Gained 2 yards
exposing
there.
some blue sky. And of course, you get to see the fall colors here in the Pacific Northwest. The leaves changing. Hendricks will trot back off onto the field, running off the field. Is Ephrata Tiger. There we go. One man in the backfield for Hendrick.
Keep an eye on
Three
number
wide receivers to the far
87,
side.
Jackson
He's going to roll
Elliott.
out to the left. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to lob one deep
Uncorks
down the
one.
sideline.
Oh.
A diving try at the 50-yard line. Falls incomplete. And he had open. And
Landon Almond.
just quite couldn't get it to him.
On coverage.
Number 2, Landon on the intended target there, laid out for it, and it just fell right through his fingertips. Couldn't quite hold on.
And guess what? It's another third down. 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers. Boy, if they could have hauled in that play, could have really got down to the far sidelines. He had a step on the defender. And that's 3rd down now. As a player runs off near hash mark. Tigers going from left to a right, calling for the ball. Hendrick. He's back to pass underneath pressure, and maybe a false start as the whistles will blow and the flags will fly. And it will be a timeout called by the Ephrata Tigers. And
By the way,
they got that one on. They got that timeout match just in time, man. Is if they wouldn't call it timeout, he was about ready to get buried by that North Kitsap defense.
Yeah, I saw that defensive end get right off the line of scrimmage there faster than ever, and he would have been right in his face, but that whistle blew at the perfect time. You're just right.
Well, we'll know by Sunday night where North Kitsap will play next, and most likely will be the Linden Lions who they will play next. And that's this time. It seems like they play them every year at different times. They had the championship last year, semifinals the year before. This will be the semifinals this year, and the Linden Lions seems to be the thorn in the side of the North Kitsap Vikings over the last few years, trying as the Vikings make their quest to try to get themselves a 2A state championship.
You know, it looks like this year might just be the year that they can finally do it.
And boy, they've had some good players. I mean, I think of Colton Bauer, you know, he did his best to make the push for the state tournament and the championship, and so was Logan Sloman and Carter Dungy and those players and other players. There's a pass swung out to the far side, pass Scott, and gets about 3 or 4 yards on the play was Harris Roberts, the 6'5" wide receiver, reaches up, makes the grab, and picks up just modest yardage, and the Tigers will have no recourse to give it to punt the football away. I can't imagine they'd be going for it with the football on their own 26-yard line, and they are not. And drifting back to return the kick is Alex Helton for the North Kitsap Vikings. His tippy toes just shy of the 40-yard line, of his own 49-yard line.
And a fake punt here. They're going to try and trick this Viking defense, and to no avail.
He won't get it. And they gave it to Tyler Prowse, a 5'11" freshman, and just too much Vikings defense got in his way before he could get the first down. He falls short. They turn the football over on downs again, give the North Kitsap Vikings a great field position.
Starting with the ball at the Tiger 30-yard line here. We'll see if they can strike some quick offense and score again, possibly making this a 28-0 ball game before the first quarter is even over. 52 seconds to go now in the first.
That we may see a running clock before we know it in the third quarter. I might still be able to get out here and catch the end of the Husky game. Hey, the way this is going right now.
How about that?
All right, shotgun again. Turn the hand out to Carter Dungy. Tries outside. Gets out to the seam.
Flag thrown.
Stays on his
Oh.
feet. Flag flies into the fray at the 29-yard line. He is hit hard at the 21 and probably holding on the North Kitsap Vikings, speculating on the flag at the field at the 29-yard line.
And I couldn't help but notice how hard Carter Dungy just got hit down low in the legs there. It seems like, that might be the best course of action is just take him out low because he's such a strong, big runner.
One of the biggest, toughest runners ever seen in his Olympic 2A division was Larry Dixon back in the day with the Olympic Trojans. The all-time West Sound leading rusher He had thighs as big as redwood tree trunks, and he had shoulders as big as mountains, and he was just a tough man to bring down. And he was very, very, very strong. Carter Dungy, a little different style, framed running back, but he still has a lot of power, and he has great stability and balance in those legs when he runs the football. Back to pass is Edwards. He's going to look right. He's going to throw right. He's going to get caught right. The pass caught by Leland Anderson on the far sideline. Makes a good grab. Veers outfield and picks up a Vikings about 8 yards, just shy of the first down. Second down and 11 now. You get most of the penalty yardage back.
And stops the clock now as well.
And 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Vikings on top, 21-0. Far hash mark for North Kitsap, going from a right to a left on your AM 1400 KITZ Megatalk radio dial.
Anderson once again lined up in the shotgun, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking, surveying the field, rolling left, and dumps it to Leland Anderson once again, and he's going to make a move and tackled on the left side of the field, about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, he's going to pick up a first down. Going to pick up about 13 yards on the play, move the change. The Vikings first down. Leland Anderson makes another grab.
And 10 seconds now on the clock, and it's rolling. And it looks like this first quarter, perhaps not. The clock stops at 8 seconds.
Everybody's kind of looking at the clock. And Rob Schauger goes, hey, let's start it. And 3, 2, 1, that will be it for the first quarter of play. North Kitsap leading it after one quarter, 21-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to 2A High School Football Playoffs on Megatalk Radio and ISBNsports.com.
When you find yourself in need of insurance, you ask yourself, where do I go? Who's the best? Who's the most affordable? If this is you, your questions have been answered. H&K Insurance. H&K Insurance is an independent insurance agency specializing in customized policies. They represent a variety of different insurance companies who offer comprehensive packages at affordable prices, like Kemper, Travelers, and Pemco. H&K Insurance has 3 locations, Silverdale, Port Orchard, and in Bremerton. See how H&K Insurance can assist you? Call 360-377-7645. H&K Insurance, we're here for you.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Max Ayers with me, K-Mac, up here in Paulsville, Washington, seeing the North Kitsap Vikings match. Well, doing what everybody thought, I know the Vikings faithful thought they could do is take the Ephrata Tigers and start dismantling them, kind of declawing them as the quarter went on. 21-0 after one quarter of play.
Yeah, already a very eventful ball game here thus far for the Vikings, and the Ephrata Tigers really just can't get the ball rolling against this stifling Vikings defense.
And Vikings will start things off now, going from our left to our right. Ball in the far hash mark on the 19-yard line of the Tigers, who dig in defensively, desperately needing a stop of the Vikings defense. Edwards will look right, look left, and look to scramble with it, nowhere to run, so he kind of takes a couple steps forward, loses a half a yard, and does not turn the football over, most importantly for North Kitsap.
Gives himself up and takes a sack there to lose a very minor yardage. Lost 2 there, 2nd and 12 here, well inside of Tiger territory.
Looking for more. Leading at 21-0 to start the second quarter play. Vikings will huddle up with the ball in the far hash mark. They'll clap their hands, they'll break the huddle and stroll up to the line of scrimmage.
And Edwards lined up in the shotgun yet again tonight.
3 wide receivers split to the near side. 1 to the far side of the field, and Edwards back to pass. He's going to look left now, run right, and look for he's going to hold up a moment, just throw it in the traffic.
Nearly intercepted there by number 3, Colton Klingenberg for the Ephrata Tigers.
Also there defensively for the Ephrata Tigers was Jackson Elliott. And he kind of, that time he was not the best of decisions for Edwards. He threw it into a ring of fire, if you will, in some traffic on the near sidelines. But nonetheless, they come away unscathed. Brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Vikings. And as we mentioned, this was a good opportunity for the the Tigers to try to get the Vikings off the field without getting any points so they can get a stop here. And back to pass. A one-step drop pass caught at the far sideline.
Breaking left side.
And he will get very close to the end zone.
Ethan Guerrera.
Yep. He reaches up with that 6'4" frame. He can put that football up there for him. And he reaches up there with that 6'4", and then he reaches his hands up in the air. He's like 6'9". Grabs that football out of the air and then turns and hightails it up the seam. Very close to a Vikings first down. They get down to the 3-yard line. First down and goal for North Kitsap. Looking for more.
Just on the cusp, but pushing this one out to 28-0.
Two wide receivers split to the near side.
As well as Carter Dungy lined up in the backfield behind Cole Edwards.
Again, operating out of the shotgun. He claps with the football, hands out
Low
to Dungy,
snap
goes
there.
right side, and he powers his way into the end zone. Carter Dungy again.
Dungy just lowered that left shoulder and said, "Let me in here." Another touchdown for North Kitsap, 27-0. Got to wait for PAT.
And that just comes with moments into the second quarter, 10:24. Remaining here in the second quarter. For the Vikings, they had one blocked for the record and went for two in their next possession to get the back up to 21.
And another
this one's
block,
blocked.
PAT.
So the only problem North Kitsap having today is getting the extra point through the uprights. Now the Tiger getting a paw up there to block that thing away. So with 10:24 left here in the first half, and just barely getting into the second quarter, it's 27-0. 27-0. Vikings.
North Kitsap Athletic Department would like to say
So Maxwell, that's the
that's
only thing that's going on for the
Yeah,
Vikings.
it's about the only thing haunting them thus far. I mean, can't really complain about a 27-0 ball game either way.
And for those who don't know, if this thing gets more out of hand, it's a 40-point plus spread. The clock will move and won't stop unless somebody calls a timeout. Boy, there's cheerleaders down there. I'm not sure how they're staying warm down there. I know they're dancing around and stuff, but boy.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're moving around a lot.
But they're about ready to do some push-ups to, I think, 27 push-ups. Here's the kick.
That one wobbling a little bit.
On a one bounder right to the return man. Just veers out to the near side. Caught up at the 32. Colton Klingenberg with the return. Gives the Tigers good field position, but they need to figure out how to matriculate this ball down the field, Max.
They really do. They just, everything they've tried thus far, they've tried the screens, the runs, the deep passes, the medium passes, the short passes. Just, this Viking defense is all over everywhere on this, all over the Tiger offense.
Yeah, the Vikings, they get great speed, great team speed on both sides of the football.
And as well as a defensive line that is just in the backfield seemingly every play.
But Hendricks down near hash mark. O'Neal in the backfield with him. One man splits the near side is Roberts.
Low snap here.
He's looking for Roberts down the near sideline. It is underthrown.
Going up.
Tapped up in the air. Almost picked off. Getting a hand up there was for the North Kitsap Vikings was Alex Hitchings. He had good coverage on the play.
And that one bubbled around. He had a couple of chances to catch it, it looked like.
And brings up second down.
Number 1, Hans Roberts, the intended target, 6'5" wide receiver, senior.
Tigers clap hands, break huddle. On ball in the 32. Second down and 10 after another nice play.
3 wide receivers lined out far side and one close.
Here Hendricks will roll out to the right side. He's going to look. He's going to throw. He's going to lob one down again.
Pass.
And he just throws it. Logan Sloman there defensively, and he's going to draw a flag.
Perhaps some momentum that the Tiger offense really needs. Strong defensive pass interference here. That'll move the chains.
You know, what led to that pass interference was just, again, we see it all the time. When you underthrow a football, the wide receiver will slow down and the defender will get right on him. And that's what happened that time. And we're not see if they're going to keep the flag. But should be pass interference call. If they don't pick it up, it's going to be a pass interference call. Yeah, they're going to move the football ahead for the Tigers, who will get some more great field position. Here's your referees for today. Your alternate referee is Jason Mickelson. The back judge is Rob Schauger tonight. Line judge Tamori Simpson. James Walker is your head linesman. The umpire is Marcus Lewis, and your referee with the white hand is Jimmy Hull. So ball moved ahead all the way up to the 47-yard line of Ephrata. One step drop. Hendricks passes to the far side. Pass got to Roberts. Moves down the far sideline, up across the 50, up to about the 47-yard line of North Kitsap. For Ephrata, the first time they get into North Kitsap Viking territory, Max.
And finally, they do eclipse the 50-yard line, and maybe they can get some momentum here and at least punch in one score. Crazier things have happened.
Second down and 4. Ephrata's trying to get some momentum going on offense. Shorter yardage situation, high snap. Henderson taking himself and has blocking, and he is very close to a first down. Maybe a yard or so shy. Is taking the ball himself that time was the quarterback, Brady Hendrick, the 6'3", 175-pound quarterback. Max, he kind of let his blocker right in front and paved the way for him.
Yeah, just lower that shoulder and just keep those legs turning and see what you can get from it. Short yardage to pick up here. We'll see if they probably will end up running again.
But you would think they would run the football again just simply because they don't get it. You still have another, you can fourth down and short to kind of piggyback that with. So, and I think they're going to take a timeout and talk about it with the Ephrata Tigers, and they will. With that, we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tui High School Football Playoffs on ISBNSports.com and AM 1400 KITZ Mega Talk Radio. The best, highest quality, excellence, or standing. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Voted the best in chiropractic care in Kitsap County. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Rideau Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing. All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Max Ayers and K-Mac here, truly up here in Hallsville, Washington for the state playoffs. Right now, the Vikings leading it 27-0. But on the drive are the Tigers, and Hendricks will take it himself, but he is bottled up. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And he will lose about a yard or two on the play. And that play, third down and short, Max, they'll lose a couple yards. Now they have bigger things to worry about now is what they're going to do here, because that 3rd and 1 is out the window now. We were just talking about run the football to keep it in that short. If you don't get it, but this time they lost some yards on the play, makes it just a little bit more tougher.
Yeah, it seems they've made their decision here. Going to keep the troops out here on 4th down, try to pick up about 3-4 yards.
So, a no-brainer for the Tigers. Hendricks now out of the shotgun. One man in the backfield with him. He's back to pass.
Fakes the handoff.
Right. He's going to lob one down the far sideline. Good coverage on the play.
Did he catch that? I think he went up and caught that. He did. He came down with that. Wow, what a grab there by number 1.
Roberts.
Hans Roberts, the 6'5", senior wide receiver. And I've been waiting for them to call his number all night. 6'5", that guy is huge. He's the tallest guy out here, I believe.
Reached right over to the defender and just took the football away. Tigers rush up to the line of scrimmage. 31-yard pickup on the play by the Tigers. Hendricks again, he's going to take himself off right tackle, and he'll run into a bottleneck around the 13-yard line, and he'll pick up some positive yardage again, maybe about 3 yards on the play by Hendricks. Brings up second down for the Tigers on the move, Max.
And we'll see. Are they going to look? They got to look number 1 Hans Roberts' way again here. I mean, the way he went up and got that one ball down the right sideline to pick up big yardage just now, I'd say he trusted it in his hands to score.
So we got 7:24 and ticking here in the first half. 27-0. Tigers on the drive. Far hash mark going from right toward left. The center man in motion is Alvin. And he's going to left, throw left, the pass.
And there he is again, and he went up and got another one.
That's Harris Robert. Just kind of pogoing up in the air, hanging there and making the catch, and picks up a first down for the Tigers. They're finding something against this North Kitsap Vikings defense, Max, that they can move the football down the field. And they have a first down and goal now at we'll call it the 7-yard line.
And they're making these big chunk passes here to their tall receiver, Hans Roberts, and he'll get a breather on the sideline here for these next play or two.
So the Tigers will break huddle. Looking to get some points on the scoreboard, trailing at 27-0. Hendricks again out of the shotgun. O'Neal in the backfield with him. Hand off to O'Neal, goes right tackle, but he hits a wall of defenders around the 2-yard line and is stopped there.
Stopped just short of their first possible score tonight, and out comes number 1 Hans Roberts back on the field, and we'll see Brady Hendrick take the call from his head coach.
He's going to run all the way over to the sidelines.
They're
Then turn around and run all the way back. He plays a half of football just from running to the sidelines and getting the plays.
He must do track and field.
Yeah, no kidding. Over his split to the far side now is Roberts. O'Neal in the backfield and as well as Mabry. And
Keeps
Hendricks will
himself.
take it himself, try a right side, gets very close to the end zone. And he is driven back.
And based on the reaction from this North Kitsap crowd, it sounds like they stopped him just short yet at the 1-yard line.
And so brings up 3rd down and goal for the Tigers.
2 more opportunities here for him.
Boy, I don't know why they just don't give it to O'Neal. I mean, nothing against Hendrick, but you get O'Neal that can. He's 6 foot, 215 pounds compared to the quarterback, which is he only had 175 pounds trying to run the football. Get it up to O'Neal, he can really just fall forward and pick up the touchdown. But here we go, bring down 3rd down, most likely 2-down territory for the Tigers, trying to get it into the end zone.
We got a flag
We
here.
have somebody moved on the left side of the offensive line for the Tigers. Oh, man.
So back them up 5.
And Hendrick again will run over to the far sideline and go, hey. He's going, hey, can we please just kind of relay the plays in? Some teams do that. They just they give a revolving door of people coming in into the game with the plays.
Yeah.
Of course, I just get tired looking at these guys run back and forth.
I couldn't want to do that. He doesn't have a play sheet or anything?
5:05 to go now and still ticking here in the second quarter. Sees the Vikings on top of these 2A state playoffs here against the Ephrata Tigers. 27-0 is split this time. Roberts to the near side. One man split to the far side for Hendricks. He's back to pass. He's going to roll right. He's going to look right. He's under pressure on the right. He's going to throw this picked off. Almost picked off. In and out. Out of the defender's hand. Ben Gomez had his hands on it, Max, and couldn't bring it in. But a big stop again on 3rd down by the North Kitsap defense.
And that one bounced in and out of the hands of the Vikings defender and nearly into the hands of number 87, Jackson Elliott. And he couldn't quite reel that one in either.
So a big 4th down. 4th down and to be from the 6-yard line. And waiting for Hendrick to come back on to Felisa for him.
And you got to do something here. If you're the Tigers, if you're the Ephrata Tigers here, you can never say never, but I mean at this point you got to score. I mean you got to do something.
O'Neal to the far side and Roberts. And he's going to look over the middle of the ball. It's tapped at the line of scrimmage, deflected away. The pass will flutter incomplete, Max. And the Vikings defense rises to the occasion. And a 1st down and goal for the Tigers. They come up empty against that North Kitsap defense.
Yeah, strong goal line stand here for the Vikings, and they're going to get the ball in the worst field position they've had all night. And they're going to start at about the 6-yard line, in their own territory.
So Ephrata turns the ball over on downs. And that's the second time tonight they've turned the football over on downs. And the last one was that right before the Vikings get into the end zone and make it 27-0 after a Carter Dungy 3-yard touchdown plunge. So the Vikings far hash mark going from our left to our right, Max. Will set up themselves offensively and look to add more before halftime. With 4:41 to go, they're going to swing and pass on the near side. Pass caught by Delon Anderson. He gets across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Moves the chains and good yardage on the play, Max.
And a good down play by Leland Anderson there to stay upright and pick up a few yards and attempt to break those tackles, but ultimately the screen pass picks up about 5 yards.
Brings up about a 9-yard pickup. Second down and 1. Off the run by Anderson. Edwards claps for the football, hands off to Carter Dungy. He hits over the right tackle, gets up to the 25, and is stopped there, but not before he picks up a first down. As this drive has started on their own 8-yard line. And you mentioned, Max, that was the worst field position they had the entire game.
Right. Yeah, they've had numerous berths beyond the 50-yard line, with the several punts that the Tigers have been forced to give up.
So the Vikings on their hash mark.
Let's see, what Cole Edwards and his boys can do to close out this first half. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half.
You're going to send Anderson in motion, but you're going to turn and hand off in the backfield. It looks like Dungy again, the ball carrier. There to make the stop for the Ephrata Tigers is a big man, Coleman Cobb, 6'2", 225-pound defensive lineman. Only a junior, makes a tackle on the play, Max.
This game is going pretty quick so far. It started at 1 o'clock. It is 1:50 right now. Just 3 minutes to go.
Reminds me of the Kevin, have to check on that Husky score. See where they're at. Edwards back to
Quick
pass.
snap and screen pass to the left side. The blocks are set up.
Logan
He's
Sloman.
got 2 men to beat. Oh, wrapped up, but not before taking the first down. And there will be a flag on play.
15-yard pickup to the pass to Logan Sloman. And the flag settles down at the 39-yard line. And we'll have to wait and see what the flag is going to be on. Is downfield, perhaps defensive holding may be coming to mind. That'll maybe a block in the back. We'll have to wait and see. From our referee, Jimmy Holt. So he'll stroll out to make the call. Here it is.
It was a hold
Holding North Kitsap
on the Vikings, so back them up. And that mitigates that last play, so forget about it. And we'll see another second down here.
Nice play by Logan Sloman, too. He's been relatively quiet today. But he did have a 30-yard touchdown catch to open up the scoring in this one with 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. That made it 7-0. Vikings put up 21 points in that first quarter, Max, and chipped in one in the second quarter with a Cutter Dungy 3-yard touchdown run. 27-0. Vikings on top with the ball on the far hash mark, going from left to our right. Edwards may be changing the play. We'll call for the football. Clap his hands. Now swing one up to the near side. The pass almost picked off by number 35, Maximiliano Placido Barajas. Was there defensively? With a good defense by him. Pass intended, I believe, for Leland Anderson out to the near flat. Brings up 3rd down and 7 for North Kitsap, who stroll up to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers split to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 man in the backfield. Is Carter Dungy. And the Tigers will dig in defensively. He back to pass. He's going to look. He's going to look toward the middle. Pass caught by Logan Sloman at the 38. He picks up a first down. Moves the chains for a Vikings first down.
Nice throw and catch over the middle there. Moves the chains, picks up the first, and keeps the clock moving. Just about 2 minutes and 10 seconds now to go in the first half. And we'll see if they can punch in another one before the time runs out.
13-yard pickup by Logan Sloman on the play. Moves the chains. Vikings get a first down. Ball splitting the hash marks. Again, split wide receivers, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, and Edwards back to pass again. He's going to look like sneaking out of the backfield is Dungy, and he catches it at the 47, sneaks down the far sideline and pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 43, but they look for everybody, Max, and he just sneaks out of the backfield as Dungy takes the pass and it sneaks down the far sideline.
And it stops the clock as well, so it gives them a bit more time to think about, what they're going to do here and how they're going to punch in this next score.
And it's always fun to watch the teams kind of move down the football field on the sidelines with the action going on. First down.
Migrating.
Yeah. I was watching the Nature Channel today, too. The big migration, the wildebeest. Back to pass as Edwards going to roll to the near side. He's going to look. He's chased, and he's going to throw it to the near sideline. He'll just throw it away. Lead on Anderson there. And there defensively as well as Maximiliano. Thank you.
Yep.
Maximiliano Placido Barajas. I got that down. And but he was there defensively nonetheless. He's made a couple of good plays on the last drives against North Kitsap.
Ball on the Tigers' 43-yard line here. And second down, second and 10.
And you see the Paulsville Fire Department off to the far side enjoying the action. Let's hope that's all they do all night long, is sit there by the unit and then watch football. Edwards back to in the shotgun again. Dungy in the backfield will take the handoff again. He cuts right up the middle, and he just powers over the defenders and twists and turns and moves. Picked up good yardage on the play. There defensively was Calvin Lebert to bring him down. But not before he picks up a good yardage on the play. Brings up third down and 5 for North Kitsap. Again, the ball between the hashes. Back to pass is Edwards. He's going to take a two-step drop, fire one to the near side to Anderson. Caught it to 33. Stays on his feet.
Breaks one tackle. He just kept running.
Keeps those legs going and gets across the 25 down to the 24-yard line.
Boy, he had one defender all over that one leg, twisting him down, and he broke that and just kept running.
17-yard pickup on the play. Vikings no huddle offense. Under a minute now to go here in the second quarter. 27-0. Vikings on top. Look to get some blood before halftime. As again, Edwards calls for the football, hands out to Dungy, and it just darts up the middle and picks up about 3 yards on the play. And then the Vikings will burn a timeout and talk about what they're going to do with 41 seconds to go here in the first half. Leading it 27-0. Well, the timeout on the field, we'll take one too. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to 2A State Football Playoffs on Mega Talk Radio AM 1400 KITZ and ISPNSports.com.
Did you know PC Parts and Service is Kitsap's #1 Apple and PC specialist? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers world-class repairs on your desktop, laptop, Apple, all-in-one, and gaming systems? Did you know PC Parts and Service has the widest selection of computer parts and accessories in Kitsap County? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers same-day or next-day repair service on all computers? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers malware and virus removal with flat fees for in-store labor? Now you do. PC Parts and Service, 1210 Sylvan Way. For inquiries, call 360-373-0424.
All right, well, just hearing the Husky score, 24-21 Huskies over Utah. I believe that was in the first half, Max. Did you hear any of that?
I caught bits and pieces. I couldn't quite hear it over the headset.
I think I did gather the Huskies are on top by 3. Matter of fact, last one time the Huskies beat Utah, they were down 21-0 and came back to win it 24-21 at one point in time. A few years ago, Edwards back to pass. He's going to look. He's going to have plenty of time. He's going to roll out to the far side. He's going to throw it in the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown, Logan Sloman.
Rainbow pass from Edwards to Sloman in the back of the end zone, connecting once more.
22-yard pass.
That was a pretty one.
So a 22-yard touchdown pass of Logan Sloman with 34 seconds to go here in the first half, making it 33-0 pending the extra point. And we say that because 2 of those extra points have been blocked here in the first half. But they're going to give it another shot. Nope, they're going to go for it this time. They're going to go for 2 to make up what they didn't get the last time. They're going to hand off right side. Here it is, Dungy. This time he does not get in as he darts over to the right side, breaks outside the hash marks, and is stopped right before the
34 seconds left
end zone.
The second quarter.
And that will be with 34 seconds to go. It's 33-0. The Vikings on top here right before halftime. So the Coach Weibel has his Vikings again comfortably ahead here, and I don't know if I've ever seen Coach Weibel ever wear jeans or any kind of long pants. He's always got shorts on.
Only shorts.
Shorts and a hoodie, and we're just he's a big guy. So the Vikings will get set to kick off. I was saying that because I was talking to Paul Terrell, the head coach of Bremerton tonight last week, and they were playing in the rain, and he wasn't really wearing a whole lot of clothes to keep himself dry either. Just shows what a wuss I am.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do any of that. That's just too much for me.
It's too cold. There's a kick. And it's going to be taken at the 5-yard line by Klingenberg, and he's going to try up the near sideline. He is met about the 17-yard line. Picks up a 12-yard return, and with 26 seconds to go, the Tigers will reload and see what they can do against the North Kitsap defense. And boy, they had their opportunity, the best opportunity of the football game they had themselves on first down and goal in Vikings territory and couldn't punch it in. The Vikings again, then they go 92 yards down the field to get the ball into the end zone.
A long drive that we just saw the Vikings go on winds up bringing home 6 points for them, pushing their lead to 33-0. And only 26 seconds to go here in this first half.
They get on their own 17-yard line. They'll turn the hand off right side. Busting up the middle is the ball carrier, Elijah Chavez Mabry. And he hits up maybe a yard. Or this gets back to the line of scrimmage. Would appear Gomez in on the stop for the Vikings. Brings up second down and 10 with 4, 3, 2, 1. They raise the white flag here in the first half. And that's the end of the first half of action here from Paulsville, Washington, North Kitsap Stadium. The all Vikings backs 33-0 here at the break.
33 Viking points unanswered thus far by the Tigers.
And so the Vikings will get ready to stroll off down to the lockers as Ephrata already has exited and heading back down to locker rooms. And like they always do, they kind of just let one team leave before they let another team leave. Just in case nothing goes on, little extracurricular activities. Here's how we got here in the first half with 9.5 minutes to go. It was a 38-yard touchdown catch to Logan Sloman. Dances down the sidelines into the end zone. That made it 7-0. After a Ephrata punt, North Kitsap goes at 26, gets it to Carter Dungy, a 3-yard touchdown run with 5.5 minutes to go, making it 13-0 as the extra point was blocked. After again a Ephrata Tigers punt, North Kitsap goes down the field, and it was a 14-yard touchdown to Logan Sloman with 2:37 to go in the first quarter, making it 21-0 as they went for 2 and converted to the extra points. Ephrata at the end of the first half turned the football over on downs. Vikings have it to end the first quarter of play. Then as they do, they go right down the field, capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run again by Carter Dungy, his second of the football game, with 10:24 to go in the second quarter, making it 27-0. And to wind down the first half, right before halftime, a 22-yard touchdown pass to Logan Sloman, making it 33-0 here at halftime. And Max, we'll have to see what the Vikings. The Vikings have done enough already. We'll have to see what the Tigers can draw up at halftime. They did all right in passing the football at times, but just been unable to run the football against the Vikings defense.
And it seems like, the Vikings defense is just all over the field on every facet of the Tigers offense. They just can't get anything going. The run game, the pass game, the short pass, the medium pass, as I was saying earlier, and it's all covered.
All right, well, that do it for the first half. For halftime, we'll send it back to Dennis at the Mega Talk Radio AM 1400 studios, and we'll see you back for second half action. You're listening to the 2A High School State Football Playoffs. Right there at halftime is the Vikings 33 and the Tigers nothing. Back in second half.